Hello. Hi, Gina and Tom. Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here as always, and welcome to all of our guests this evening, this afternoon, this morning, whatever time it is for you. We're so grateful that you decided to join us for our February 2026 release party. I'm excited, so I'm going to get started right away. I have a new die set coming out. Actually, I have two new die sets coming out. Recently, I had designed a large number set and a large alphabet set. They are about 1.25 inches tall. But tonight I have two new sets coming out, numbers and letters, but they're only a 1/2 inch tall. So they will work really well on scrapbook pages and cards, on name tags, on banners, on posters, all kinds of fun things. So they are sold separately. So if you don't need the numbers, you can just buy the alphabet. If you don't need the alphabet, you can just buy the numbers. But I think you need both because they're awesome. All right, let me tell you about my samples.
My first card example is a full front shaker card. That card does measure 5 by 6, so I will be using a size A7 envelope for that. I used slate cardstock for the happy birthday letters, and for the card base, I used our white layering for my panel, and I used our layered candles and layered confetti stencils. I only used one of the confetti stencils. I used some of our bright inks and finished it off with some sequins I've had for years. On this sympathy card, I used key lime white and black onyx for my cardstocks. I used our new mini magnolia stencil. My ink colors are light and dark orchid, key lime, and lucky clover. And then I finished it off with some of our rainbow pearls, and I used our lattice embossing folder on my black panel. On this card for my cardstock colors, I used black onyx and white. For the flowers on the vine, I used tangerine twist, wild dandelion, passionate pink, grass green, and key lime. I used blue raspberry to cut out the happy birthday greeting in the background. And I used grass green ink and blue raspberry ink with our sea, sun, sky stencil for the clouds. This thank you card uses craft and white cardstock. I used our Petite Flourish embossing folder and lightly swiped across it with my white pigment ink pad. I used our Princess Circle die, and some hearts are actually from our heart chain. I always love that when you use that, you always have the bits and pieces from the outside and can use those hearts on other projects. This card I showed to you last month when I released the large number die set, but I wanted to add my grandson's name, and so I couldn't do that last month because we hadn't released the small letters yet. So I took the liberty of showing you the card again, but it is updated because I was able to add Seth's name to it. So I have another grandson that has a birthday in April, and his name is Elwood, and Elwood is turning 11. I used red hot, blue denim, and white for my cardstocks. The little cute mice are from Dina's new set called Heads Up. They're colored with Prisma-colored pencils. I used Master Layouts 18 for the panel that I glued Elwood onto and the 11, and I used our pin dot background for the main panel of my card. I also went ahead and cut Happy Birthday out separately, and I am going to put that on the inside of the card so it falls out when Elwood opens the card. And I did use our heart chain for this as well. These letters are also perfect for making name tags. I made these for a table that I am going to set and have my friends over. I used Master Layouts 19 and scored it halfway through that little scalloped panel. And then I used our Butterfly Garden stencil with Magnolia ink, and I cut the letters out with red velvet. As always, I seem to need tags, so I made these. And the cool thing about having an alphabet set is you can put absolutely anything on a tag because you can spell anything. Wine for you, thanks, Mr. and Mrs. So obviously that one is for a wedding gift. And for the actual tags, I use the top one is our decorative tag die, and the other two are from the beautiful bookmarks. Always an easy tag if you just grab a stencil, a couple colors, go ahead and stencil those, and then you can glue the letters right on top. The Mr. and Mrs. for some dimension, I actually used in reverse. So instead of the embossed, I used the debossed side of our tapestry embossing folder.
There you have my samples. I hope you got some ideas of some of the things you can do with the 1/2-inch tall letters and numbers. My favorite card by far this time was this card because of the garden gate and the garden gate flowers designed by Brian and Rena last month. I absolutely think it is beautiful. It is so elegant, and I know my friend is going to love this birthday card. Last month, as you remember, I made a birthday card for my soon-to-be 12-year-old grandson. He's turning 12 in April. His name is Seth, and I wanted to add his name to the card so it's a little more personal. And I wasn't able to do that with those small letters last month because we hadn't released him yet. So I went ahead and added it, and I just wanted to share with you. So this was my plan all along. And then keeping it personal, I do like to do that when I can. And Elwood is also having a birthday in April, and he's turning 11. And I love playing tricks on my grandsons because they love playing tricks on their Grandma Debbie. So I cut out happy birthday in the small letters, and I'm going to open this bag and dump them in the envelope when I put the card in there and mail it to him. So when he opens it up, they spill out all over the place. Also, keep in mind you can do all kinds of different things with these small numbers. Like I have a group of friends that we do little luncheons, we have game day, Sue, Judy, and Leah. And so I made name tags for the next time I do a little luncheon with them. And what I used for this was Master Layouts 19, and I used this die, and there's the equal number or even number of bumps, I guess you could say, scallops. And so it was about 2 inches in. I could go ahead and score right across that. And then it was really super easy to fold it in half. So these are great ideas if you like to entertain and you want to personalize and put name tags on your table. This is a great idea. So anyway, that is pretty much all I have to share with you today, tonight, this morning, this afternoon. So enjoy. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.
If you found this video helpful or useful in any way, give it a thumbs up and follow along. Subscribe so you don't miss the next video.